Father's Day 2013. I told my husband he was going to be a dad. In that moment, I became a mother. Life surprised us by giving us not one, but 2 babies. The first time I heard their heartbeats speaking within me, a new level of joy was born. I never knew I could fall in love with one sound. That sound became more precious when we found out that something was horribly wrong with one of our babies. The weight of responsibility for a mother is offset by the love for her children. When you are carrying life, you feel solely responsible for their well-being. When they arrived, relief filled my body. Finally, the responsibility for their care could be shared. But it wasn't so simple. My son was born critically ill with multiple issues and at 2 days old was transferred to the Alberta Children's Hospital NICU for life-saving surgery. I couldn't go. Our family was split that day, one parent here, one child there. Life had divided us. Things became dire. He was getting worse, and we found ourselves faced with a decision no parent should ever have to make. Heartbreak linked arms with so many unknowns, and I began to spiral. Guilt washed over me like a plague. Was it my fault? We were faced with 2 paths, and one was not an option our hearts wanted to consider. So we chose the battlefield. We needed to fight alongside him. This was my son, and through me he had a voice, so I had to learn how to use it. Crisis after crisis came. Faith and hope was tested. My control was slipping. I needed to do more, be more for everyone else but me. My ability to adapt to pain, stress, and emotion became an art. I became too capable, and when I felt the invisible, aching wounds of my body and soul, I became a chameleon. I'm not sure when I forgot to breathe. You hold it for so long and so often that your body adapts until one day you realize the air is too thin. I am now in danger, but I couldn't let my guard down. Too much was still at stake. Until one day panic set in. I crashed and realized I had nothing left to give. Something needed to change. I could no longer just survive. I needed to live. Today's journey includes celebration, laughter, home, and me. I know life does not have to be perfect to be beautiful. I do not have to carry the weight of the world. I can find grace in the darkness, and it allows me to find joy in the journey.